shoot out. All right, the market's open, and I just kind of shoot out what I'm looking for prior to the day, so that way people can kind of get an edge on what I'm looking at, and just kind of go from there. So what I'm gonna look at right now, so being that the market just shot up, I'll just throw out one pointer right now. I don't know if I want to make this premium content or not. I would just say this, is that I would want to just kind of sit and just kind of see what the market do, what reaction that it gives, because QQQ already ran up $6, right, from 475 all the way to 481. So I'm just gonna, just kind of allow it to just do what it do and just take my time on it. So my goal today is that I'm conflicted with the idea of taking a day trade, or I'm looking to take a swing trade. So that's what I'm looking for right now, and I'm just trying to see which one ideally is the better option to do. But I don't want to get caught up buying something in a sense that's overpriced, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to go with a swing trade on QQQ. So I'll give you guys an update on that. So being that it's not a day trade, more than likely I'm going to swing it for potentially 1 to 2 to 3 days and just kind of go from there. So I'll probably double back on this video and just kind of give an update on how much money, or pretty much whether if it was a win or not. More than likely it's going to be. So we'll go from there. All right, so far we're up about 2 to 4%. Nothing crazy right now, but like I said, we're taking a swing trade, up 5% right now, doing a good job. And yeah, we're just looking for a decent move on the play, nothing crazy. And I'm just kind of going through all setups, all time frames, and just kind of, just kind of allowing myself to just see what it's doing and what is the potential of the stock to go in the direction that I'm looking at right now. So right now, and again, I usually post a lot of this information on my in my link in my bio. YouTube, this is the kind of beginning of me posting whatever on YouTube. So a lot of my information that I post privately, and again, it's not I'm not telling you what to do, it's all suggestions. So if you guys want to subscribe to that, the link is in my bio, and you can kind of just take advantage of my suggestions and what I see in the market, and the direction where I see the market going. And I would just continue to keep posting that. Usually, like I said, I post that usually every single day, if not week. And if anything changes, I'm always trying to give you guys an update on where I see the market going, and just market conditions in general. Like, for example, AMD is coming out with earnings. Will it be relevant in the next 5 years? No. So this is just constant information that's happening in the now. So if you want to look at that information, go to my my current playlist, and you can kind of see information that I'm talking about pretty much on a day-to-day basis. And right now we're up 10%. We're up 10% right now from 1%. I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna just add it all to the page, whatever. Up 11%. And this is all in real time, right? This is all in real time. I'll show you guys as well too. So I just cropped it out, but basically you guys can see that 11% right now. Yes, I do crop out how much money I'm making, whatever, because the point, now we're up 13%. So I'm gonna show you guys that right there. The reason why I crop out how much money I'm making, the point that I want you guys to get when you're looking at these videos is basically, it's here. So now we're up 13%. It's basically, I want you to put yourself in my shoes when you're looking at this content, this information. We're up 13% still, 14-ish. I want you guys to put yourself in my shoes and just say, if I'm putting $5,000 down or whatever the case may be, I'm making 14% of my money. And so whatever it is that I'm investing, just put yourself in my shoes when we're making these plays, and whenever I'm talking, just say, oh, I could have made 15% or whatever. So, and when you think about it too, like if you have a normal job, and this is another thing that I want to kind of explain to you guys, and maybe I'll post this video, and just to kind of clear up space on the memory card, whatever, so that way you guys just kind of get the idea. We're up 13%. Maybe it's a little bit more. Let me see. So we're up 22%. I'll screenshot that right quick. But the point that I want you guys to get from this information is that, so you guys can see that right there, 22%. And I'm just screenshotting this stuff because I'm going to be posting this stuff on my Twitter as well too. But what I want you guys to get from this information is that I'm probably up a little bit more now. It just keeps going up. Like if you guys can see, hold on real quick. And bear with me on these videos, bro. I'm just kind of sharing with you guys current live information, right? So it's, I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, but you guys can't see it, but it went up $6, and that's the reason why the contract continue to keep going up. But when you're looking at my information, I want you to take into perspective when you invest your money, whether it's in options or stocks, and you make 3% or 15% or 100%, meaning you doubled your money, or you make 1,000% of your money. The point is that if you have a normal job, 9-to-5 job, which is nothing wrong with that, you want to take that perspective into mind and just say, well, if I'm doing my job and I'm making 100 or 500 bucks plus a month or a day, your ADP, you want to take that into consideration. If you can make an extra 15%, 25%, 30%, 100%, if not, 1,000% on your investment, your contract, or whatever, add that to your ADP. So if you're making, keep it simple, if you're making 100 bucks and you can add an extra 35 or 50% to your 100 bucks, okay, you just made 150 bucks. If you just do the numbers, with 500, whatever. But you're just taking that simple concept when I'm showing you guys the percent and how much money I'm making. And mind you, I'm self-taught as well too. I haven't learned from anybody. I've learned this stuff on my own. So when you put yourself in my shoes and you see what I'm showing with you on camera, take that percent concept into consideration, that if you're making an extra 15% on what you make on a day-to-day basis, that's good money. It's not going to make you rich entirely, but if you know that you can be consistent and make 15 extra percent, 30 extra percent, 45 extra percent onto your ADP, that's good money. It's good living. And the point is that, sure, like, you can try to be Warren Buffett or Elon Musk, those guys already pretty much beat the game, or you can be a man or a woman in your own lane and own level and be comfortable and content with your consistency at what you do and your percent at what's comfortable for you. So again, when you're watching these videos and you're dissecting this information, figure out what is a comfort level for yourself. Now if you're trying to be like Elon Musk, go for it, there's nothing wrong with that. But I always just say, just try to find a level that you're comfortable with and what makes sense for you. So hopefully that video helps. All right, so we are currently up 17% on SPX right now, just still trading it. One thing I was posting earlier, and I didn't really make myself clear on the reason why I showed the Walmart truck. So if you guys remember what I said on my previous video, I used to work for Walmart. Actually, I was actually the youngest driver to ever work there at the age of 27 and 32 right now. Actually a long line today, so I am not gonna grab any breakfast. But yeah, so the reference to the Walmart thing that I was talking about, or what I was showing, was that I was the youngest driver to ever work there. And like I said before, I used to lose money first thing in the morning when I used to trade stocks. And yeah, I just started to make money. And I think that, that's like that with everyone. When it comes to whatever it is that you do, in the beginning, you're going to suck. You're going to fucking completely suck. Or sometimes people get lucky. Like, for example, my story is that I turned 25K into $400,000 back in 2020. Pretty much everybody got rich around that time. But the issue was that, and as I continue to share the story, you'll kind of see how everything comes together. Around that time, yes, a lot of people got rich, but also too, because people did not know how to trade, you've also lost a lot of that money as well too. So now, I had to kind of, go backwards a little bit, but mainly in order for me to be able to go forward, if that makes any kind of sense. So I had to teach myself how to trade stocks. And, you know, stocks led to options, because I started to realize that options is a little bit more interesting to me when it comes to the payout. So when you look at stocks, picture buying Tesla, and Tesla was one of the stocks that actually made me rich around that time. But picture buying Tesla for $100 and then Tesla going up to, you know, $1,500 in one day. Well, that's the nature of options, if you guys know. Options is, in a sense, it's a get rich quick scheme, right? If you know how to read your charts, if you know how to, you know, you have whatever kind of indicator that you use, or some people use, what is it called? Can't think of the word. Can't think of the name, but it starts with flow. But basically, everybody has their own way of how they trade, right? And however way that you can figure out how to trade, that is your way, or that is your edge of how you're going to make money in this market, how you're going to survive. So basically, I had to go backwards in order to actually learn exactly what I'm doing. And I'll kind of dive more into that story, but for now, I just wanted to kind of reference the trailer. But again, though, so in the beginner back in 2020, we're in 2024 right now. I turned 25K into $392,000. And at the time, man, it was just like a big video game, man. But I'll explain more on that. Today we were trading SPX, traded some QQQ, and right now we're clocking, doing good. And I'll update you guys with that. So yeah, follow for more.